Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a speed rebuild of the Miami Dolphins, who are a very interesting team because they have Tua, who did not look great year one. They picked up Jalen Waddle over Penei Sewell, which I don't understand. Their offensive line's in shambles, in my opinion. There's some good pieces, but nothing crazy. Mike Gesicki at tight end, Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Jalen Waddle, Myles Gaskin at running back. Then on defense, they do have Jalen Phillips. They do have Holland. The defense actually overall is pretty good. We could use a better strong safety, maybe a better middle linebacker. You could argue maybe a better end, but I think more than likely we're going to focus on the offensive side of the ball. Maybe a quarterback, definitely some offensive linemen. But as usual, we're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. Let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, they haven't fixed the trading so far, so once we go into a trade, we make it happen, we back out. All the usual stuff, but then we'll go to free agency, stuff like that. And I believe we have the extra draft picks, correct? No. Why did I think? Oh, we do have 2 extra draft pick or 1 extra draft pick next year. So I'm trying to think what offensive lineman might be easier to get. And I'm thinking 49ers. I'm thinking Trent Williams, which I do have a 30-year rebuild coming out of the 49ers very, very soon, which Trent Williams is an absolute beast. Do I want to trade a first-round pick for him, though? The answer is probably no. So we should probably go corner, which we have all kinds of corners on this team. Ooh, wow, Jason McCourty's on the team as well. I didn't even know that. I'm going to try Justin Coleman. Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting. Okay, they don't want either of that. Maybe I'll just try what if I do a second and a second? I want to see what that gets us first off. That gets us about halfway. I don't know if we have any corners or right outside linebackers, unless Van Ginkel, they'd want him for some reason. They might. That lowered it. That's it's kind of insulting, to say the least. I'm just going to try a first-round pick. I want to solidify this offensive line as much as possible. It is a one-year thing, so I know if we are doing a more long-term rebuild, that would make no sense at all, to say the least. But since it's a one-and-done type deal, that'll be fine. We can also, now that I think about it, we can go to manage rosters. We can go to free agents. We can pick up Mitchell Schwartz and David DeCastro, which I understand I do a lot in these speed rebuilds, but you got to use what you have at your disposal. I'm not going to go with all the usual people other than that, though. I'm not going to get like the Olivier Vernon, KJ Wright, even though there was some rumors about that. Malik Hooker, we could do. Damon Harrison, we could do. But, Trey Burton. I thought he got picked up by someone. We have 8 minutes left, by the way. So now we need a center and a left guard. And when you think left guard, you of course think Quentin Nelson, who was so easy to trade for in Madden 20, Madden 21. So we're going to try it again. We're going to offer 2 first-round picks to the Colts. Even though I kind of want to get a quarterback. But we're going to try to get Quentin Nelson on the team. And he's on the team. That probably is a little bit too much. I probably could have just traded a first-round pick the more I think about it. So we need a center. We could definitely trade away Will Fuller. That's right, we have to back up. We could definitely trade away Will Fuller or Devontae Parker if we really wanted to. And I wouldn't mind getting a better running back, even though Myles Gaskin isn't awful. I'd like Christian McCaffrey, you won't be able to get. Why am I in here? Won't be able to get like Derrick Henry. I know I get Barkley a lot in this, but I'm going to try to avoid getting more of the same-ish players if we don't have to. Try to think of just a different running back, I guess, is the best way to put it. I'm going to put all 3 up here just to see. So Will Fuller has a lot of greens. We had a double yellow. They don't exactly have a running back I want. They don't really have a quarterback I want. Ooh, green and yellow. Eagles. Like we could get Devontae Smith, but I did that in my Eagles fantasy rebuild. Well, I didn't get him. He was already on the team. But if you go watch that video, you know what I'm talking about. Nothing really makes sense for that. We can get Antonio Gibson, but he's probably not a high enough overall to really be worth this. I mean, 82 overall is not awful. I don't know what else I'd have to throw in to make this happen. Maybe a second-round pick. Antonio Gibson, just a weird running back to pick up, but I'm not against it. I'm trying to think. What else did I say we need? We need a safety. I'm going back in there and be like, oh, yeah, I got to back out. Do I have to back out all the way? Game's awful. Actually, can I go advance and then go back in? No, I got to back out all the way. Just a lot of precious minutes just wasted backing in and out of menus. Swami, EA, are you guys paying attention? Swami, I'm not blaming you if you see this, but make it known that these trade things are awful. If I want to play the game this way, just let me. Thank you. That's all I'm asking. Not asking anything ridiculous. That's a green for the Broncos. I'm kind of just at a loss at who I'd get on the Broncos. Eagles, Falcons, football team, no. 49ers, no. Packers. We could get Jason McCourty. Brian Flores, not Jason McCourty, Devin McCourty. Put him over to strong safety if we wanted to. I'd also like to get Mr. JC. Mr. JC. No, not going to work. Middle linebackers. I'll throw in McKinney. I'm that kind of guy. I'm very generous like that. Right end. Yeah, Christian Wilkins wouldn't really make a ton of sense. I don't think a second round pick's really going to do that. Yeah. I could probably just get Devin McCourty for a second round pick. Or not. Could I get JC Jackson for a second round pick? Almost. And then we could trade away like Byron Jones or Xavier Howard if we really wanted to, get a middle linebacker. All right, so JC Jackson's on the team. I almost just want to immediately just send him out, but if we trade one of the higher up overalls, like, I'm going to back out. But I guess like Byron Jones, we have 4:02 left on the clock. Now 4 minutes left on the clock. Let's see. Let's go back in. I think Byron Jones to get ourselves like Bobby Wagner would be fun. And that's actually like, I just kind of threw that out there. Now that I say that out loud, that might be an easy trade to make because they need corner help big time. Yeah. It just like, it makes sense because he's an older player, which means it's a little bit easier to trade for. As I go back into the trading, 3.5 minutes left. Sorry. I actually want to take a look at our roster really quickly because I think the offensive line other than center is set. We could put one of these guys over to center if we really wanted to. We could still get rid of Devontae Parker. We still need a strong safety, even though Eric Rowe is not that bad. We have a bunch of corners we can move on from. So let's do that. We have 3:05 left on the clock. Sometimes I miss the old menus, you know? I also don't know how it how it glitches like this where I have to back out every time. Like, what's the code for that? You know what I mean? I wonder if double green on the Eagles? Okay. Who can I get from the Eagles, though? Fletcher Cox? Come on. Puts us over the cap. Darius Slay doesn't make sense for this team. That's so disappointing because there's nothing to get. 2.5 minutes left, by the way. Jets? Jets? Okay. Not in love with a lot of this, to be honest with you. I'd pick up a CJ Mosley, though. Okay. So now we can move on from either Bobby Wagner if we wanted to, or from Jerome Baker. I understand we just picked up Bobby Wagner. Whoa, I could add people to the offer? They heard. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. 2 minutes left, by the way. Ooh, Seahawks. You know who I'd really like from the Seahawks? This man right here. Obviously, Jerome Baker's not going to get that done. Could me training you back Bobby Wagner work? Sure could. Okay. That's unusual. Now I got to back out. Of course, but I think if we're being honest, we could trade away Devontae Parker or Will Fuller. Other than that, I'd say we're good. We could get a center still. Nope. Yeah, we could definitely get a center, but it's not really like we got to do this moment or else. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds left. A lot of greens. I want something different, though. We could get Alex Mack, maybe. Is that lame? A little bit. It's a little lame. Not gonna lie. I want to see what this does for us. Gets us pretty close, which means I think we still have a second round. No, we have a 3rd and a 4 next year. Thought we still had a second round pick. 50 seconds left, by the way. Now we got Deebo Samuel on the team for no reason. This might be the best way to trade. Because now we're immediately back here. We could go in here and be like, hey, let's probably move on from Deebo Samuel. And probably get some sort of defensive tackle with like 30 seconds left on the clock. I think that actually is the best way to trade. So maybe next speed rebuild, that's what we'll do. I'd really like to get Fletcher Cox. I feel like that might put us, oh no. Like they need receiver help so bad that I don't understand how that doesn't work right away. We didn't even get another quarterback, by the way. I totally forgot about that. I'll throw you in J.C. Jackson with 5 seconds left. If this works, good. If not, that's it. And time is officially gone. So we have, let's do a generate best lineup, an 84 overall team. Like there's so many offensive line. We didn't go about this the most efficient way, I guess is the best way to go about that. Because we could have traded away Kinley. We could have traded away Hunt. Maybe even Eichenberg potentially. Then on defense, picked up Adams, J.C. Jackson, C.J. Mosley. So what we just mostly picked up offensive linemen, right? Yeah, 1, 2, and Quentin Nelson, Trent Williams, Gibson we picked up. All right, let's go to the playoffs. We did win our division at 12-5, which is good. I changed the Chiefs playbook, of course. The Bills 9-8, the Jets 7-10, and the Patriots 6-11. Not enough for the first round bye, which probably was won by the Chiefs, I have to imagine. Yes, but we are the 2 seed. Falcons first round bye in the NFC. How? I'm trying to think of, wow. Tua has 5,800 yards, 42 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. That's impressive. Gibson, 1,000 with 15 touchdowns. Awesome. Fuller, 1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns. Grant, 1,400 yards with 12. Gesicki, 1,000 with 5. Gibson, 722 with 5. Debo with 4. On defense, Baker, 122 tackles, 119 for Mosley is awesome. Sack totals, 5.5 for Wilkins, 5 for Ogba and Butler. Interceptions, 2 for Mosley, Coleman, Jackson, Howard, Holland. Kind of everybody. So we're first in offensive yards. Let's see if we're going to be defensive yards. 31st. Wow. Mahomes MVP, which is absolutely insane. I almost just want to back out right now, but then we'd have to come back in. Brian Flores, number 4. Crazy. Crazy. Nothing about this makes sense. Defensive rookie, we might have something. Holland at 5. Phillips at 7. I 58, 42, and 14. That means more than likely he's like 50, 45 and 7. Okay. I guess. Like that's a big maybe though. And then the Ravens. Why does he beat me out? I don't get it. So Waddle, I believe, has superstar development. That didn't turn out, though. Phillips star, Holland star, but we have a ton of XP, and I don't even have my XP sliders on. Let's upgrade the team. Let's go see if we can beat the Cleveland Browns, I believe it was. It was. Remember when playing the Browns is like a death sentence? Now we might be able to beat them. They're 10-7. The Chiefs are Madden's new favorite team, which makes way more sense. We beat them 34-24. Now playing against Tennessee, we didn't take any of their players. Didn't take any of the Browns players as well. Beat them. The Broncos must have beat the Chiefs, right? They had to have. Yeah, they had to have. That's surprising. All right, let's see if we beat the Broncos, get to the Super Bowl, shall we? It's just kind of unfair because once you get that Chiefs playbook, like it's almost, yeah. Playing the Cowboys, let's hop in. Let's see if we can take down the Dallas Cowboys, shall we? They're up 7-0. We respond with a touchdown. Defense not doing much at the moment. They made a stop, though. We don't even get a field goal there. It's 14-7 at halftime. 21-7. The Cowboys are very, very good in this game, which is kind of surprising. We're in the fourth quarter. We need to find some points here. Not a field goal. We lost 24-10 to Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Did we take anybody from them either? I don't think so. Tua, don't tell me. Oh, come on. 228, 1-2. Bad. Prescott, 186, 2 touchdowns. Touchdown for Dowdle. Where's Elliott? Okay. Touchdown for Gesicki, touchdown for Cooper, touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. But that is going to be it for this video. There will be a 30-year rebuild coming out very, very soon. 49ers 30-year rebuild. Look out for that. Broncos rebuild coming very, very soon as well. A little bit of different format. But hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.